after Russia's chief of nuclear, biological and chemical protection troops, Lieutenant General Igor Kirilov, was killed in an electric scooter blast in Moscow. Investigators have said that Russia has detained suspects related to the killing. Now, a source in the security service of Ukraine claimed the killing of the top commander, deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council and former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, have said that Ukraine has to face imminent revenge.
Our enemies have already rushed to publish information about their involvement. In any case, the investigators must find the killers in Russia. And we must do everything to destroy the patrons who are in Kyiv. This is the military political leadership of Ukraine.
An Uzbek national has been arrested in connection with the attack. Kirilov was killed outside an apartment building along with his assistant. 54-year-old Igor Kirilov was the head of the Russian Armed Forces Radiation, Chemical and Biological Defense Troops. He started his career in the armed forces of the USSR from 1987. From 1991 to 1994, he served as a platoon commander. From 1995, he held positions like company commander to brigade commander of separate radiation, chemicals and biological protection brigade. From 2005 to 2007, he studied at the Nuclear, Biological and Chemical Protection Military Academy. From 2009, he served in various positions at Nuclear, Biological and Chemical Protection Troops. In September 2014, Kirilov was appointed head of the Timoshenko Nuclear, Biological and Chemical Protection Military Academy. In April 2017, Kirilov became the head of the Nuclear, Biological and Chemical Protection Troops of the Armed Forces for the Russian Federation. The organization that Kirilov headed performed complex tasks of protecting troops and the population, requiring the use of special equipment. The body consists of units and divisions of detecting nuclear explosions, radiation and chemical reconnaissance, special processing, aerosol countermeasures, and among others. In the Ukraine war, Kirilov became best known for his role in the alleged use of chemical weapons by Russia. Last week, Ukraine accused Kirilov of using banned chemical weapons to target Kiev. The UK placed sanctions on Kirilov for using riot control agents and multiple reports of the use of toxic choking agents in Ukraine. And for more on this, we earlier spoke to Raphael Cohen, who's a senior political scientist at RAND, on the death of Russia's chief of nuclear, biological and chemical protection troops, Lieutenant General Igor.
First off, thank you so much for having me on. So how Russia will retaliate, I mean, I think they have several different options at their disposal. What we've seen Russia do in the past is usually conduct some sort of aerial bombardment. Russia's already had a fairly aggressive campaign to go after Ukrainian energy infrastructure, particularly now that the winter months are heading upon us, and in some sort of effort to try to freeze Ukraine into capitulation. Russia could also try more targeted measures as well, sort of a tit-for-tat targeting and like. Russia certainly had that capabilities. Now, whether or not this actually will change any of the real dynamics in the conflict, I don't really think so. I think we've passed the point where the killing of any one Russian general is going to dramatically alter the course of the conflict. Remember, Ukraine has successfully targeted multiple Russian generals in the past over the last almost 3 years of conflict. So I don't really think that this one assassination would actually sort of upend any of the major political dynamics.